Welcome to the Pro at Home video training course. In this course, you're going to learn all the skills you need to make a great sales video. In the world of online marketing, a sales video can mean the difference between success and failure. During this course, you're going to learn how to write a great sales video script, how to storyboard your project so it all comes together well. You're going to learn how to record audio professionally and how to light a scene like a pro. You're also going to learn how to build your own green screen studio and how to bring all the magic together with post-production. So, without further ado, let us begin. When starting out, we need to consider the equipment you're going to need. First thing we should think about is what kind of camera you're going to use. The world of cameras is very large and can range in price from a couple $100s to a little under $200 for a good camera, all the way up to $50,000, $60,000 for a professional grade video camera. When starting out, I always advise people to either use a cell phone camera, because late generation cell phones now come with fantastic video cameras, and app creators are developing apps that can help enhance cell phone video capabilities. Or my personal favorite, the GoPro. It's a $162 camera and it shoots in 1080p. It's a very attractive option for just starting out filmmakers. Not looking to spend a huge amount of money on a brand new prosumer or pro level camera. So consider this when considering what kind of camera you're going to be choosing for your first camera. If you decide to use a cell phone as your principal camera, I would highly advise that you invest in a cell phone mount like this one. Shaky video is never appealing, and if you're trying to shoot sales videos, you're definitely going to want your camera mounted to a tripod. If you want to spend a little bit extra money in the $500s to $2,000 range, the DSLR, or digital single lens reflex camera, can get you a very professional quality of video at a lower price. The reason is their very large imaging chips. These cameras are designed to take super high quality still images, but increasingly they are being geared towards recording video as well. DSLR cameras, like the Canon 70D, have image stabilization features that make using them for video far more doable than previous DSLR models. You can also use multiple different lenses, which is a feature unavailable on consumer cameras and smartphones. Good audio is just as important as good video. If your audience can't hear what's being said or the sounds they need, then the entire video is going to be pointless. You can have the best video in the world, and if the audio is bad, then it's going to all mean nothing. The way to get around this is making the investment in good audio recording equipment. Only very expensive prosumer and professional cameras have XLR inputs, the kind of inputs that are put on high-quality microphones. To get around this particular issue, it's good to buy an independent audio recorder to plug your shotgun mic, your lav mics, or any other audio recording equipment you're using. This can also be good if you're using multiple different cameras to get multiple different angles to capture just one audio track, so you have consistency in your video's audio over several different camera angles. Now that we have all our tools ready, it's time to enter pre-production and how to write a great sales video. When you start pre-production, one of the first things you're going to need to do is write a script for your sales video. Now, there's a certain kind of trick to writing sales video scripts that's different than, say, writing a creative piece or something like that. You need to essentially draw the audience in, make them want to buy. And there's a pretty easy formula to go about this. Generally, it's best to start with a pattern interrupt. You want to grab their attention immediately. It doesn't have to be, a piece of script content. It could be an image, it could be music, a startling sound, anything that grabs a viewer and draws them into your video immediately. The first thing you want to definitely have in your script is the benefits. You want to ramp up their interests by taking out the best benefits you offer that your prospect is actually after. Nothing you say here should require any explanation as to why it's good. Your prospect needs to hear this and think, yes, I want that. Now, next you should sort of get into a story. Use this to show your authority and how you understand the prospect's pain, or understand their desire. And then move on to a problem. Talk about their problem. Describe it better than they can. By doing this, you create the impression that you understand it better than they do. And then go to your solution. You reveal the solution and you show your prospect how your product or service can help them and their problem. Move on from there to an overview of the benefits. Show them how your solution fixes the problems you've just described. Give some high-level benefits that are directly tied to the problem above. Then move on to details. Go into details about your product. This could be a demo if it's a software, or a module-by-module breakdown if it's information. It's also good to then move on to testimonials. You want social proof, so people believe that this product is really good, and that people want it and use it, and it's really helped them. It doesn't really matter how you get the testimonials, but having people besides you talk up your product is a really good thing to have in a sales video script. And then go on to build value. Compare the higher prices of alternative ways of getting the same result. Compare it to the cost of not taking any action. Make them think that if they don't buy this, they're losing a great deal of value. And then finally, you want to reveal your offer. Show them your deal. Explain why it's great and why they have to act right now. And then finally, close. Add a call to action and sort of wrap up your whole video. Hopefully by this point, people have clicked the buy button because they've been drawn in. Now that you have your script written, it's time to plan out your sales video. The best way to do this is by creating a visual representation of the video and how it's going to progress. Big production companies are able to afford storyboard artists to create really nice visual renderings of how each scene is going to look. But when you're starting out, you probably don't have either the artistic skill or the money to pay an artist like this. I find that you can do just as well by using some 3x5 cardstock and some sticky notes. This cheap alternative can help you create a nice detailed representation of how your sales video is going to look and help you organize your thoughts and organize the whole production in a nice, concise way. In this example of a sales video storyboard that I've created, I've used the same structure as I showed you with how to write a sales video script. With each different section, I have included different parts of the scene, different aspects that you want to show on camera. That's essentially a good way to organize your thoughts and visualize in your mind's eye how your sales video is going to look. As you can see, it progresses in a linear fashion that demonstrates how the sales video is going to flow.